$110, $120. 364 days ago, well, I just looked it up on the internet, $110. It might be 120 today. As a faculty member, you can afford that. That buys you safety protection for 1 year, 12 months. The reason why it's so cheap, no one looks at it. They file it. It's a filing fee, and it buys you 12 months, $120. Go for it. The big patent, I could never afford. You're talking 10, 12, $20,000 or more.
Yeah.
Sarah could speak more to that. I think that doesn't have to come at the beginning. You're protected for 12 months with your patent pending provisional patent. If the product becomes a marketable product and you can calculate it throws up so many dollars, then you can go to with the help of the contract.
Yeah, patenting is important. It's very important. We are actually filing 3 patents ourselves, and it's important. And like Hans said, you buy 12 months, but then within the 12 months, identify corporate partners who can actually pick it up from there, because that's the most important. It also depends on the university licensing departments and those things, but they have to be after the technology. But you can't put a technology on a shelf. Every technology has a life, so you have to get that technology in the right time to the right corporate partners. And sometimes you have to be proactive as a faculty and actually help the technology transfer or whoever is handling that department and identify those corporate partners and then ask the people. So yes, I do think that patenting is very important, but you can easily, if it is a good technology, you are confident of it, you should be very much able to sell it to any corporate partner, and they can pursue it from there. So thanks.
We approached both of our projects as the information would be in the public interest. So our first project with Solar Tech, all the information went right on the web, and there was no need for an agreement up front. And then the project with Keystone Biofuels, all the information that we derived from that project we gave to them, with the idea that we didn't have the time to commercialize this particular project, but if they wanted to take the information and make use of it, that would be up to them. So
And you set that up ahead of time with Keystone Biofuels?
Yeah, it was.
It said in front.
There was no formal legal agreement. It was just written in the application that would go that way.
And I'll agree with all that. When you get to the patents, and I've seen a bunch of different communications that we've had within our company, and depending on who you go to, does a university want to stay in on a patent as a co-patent holder? Do they just want to sell out and say, okay, we want you corporate guys to buy it from us? Do they want to continue to update that particular project that you're trying to do and fine tune it, and then come up with a quote a deal later on of how to create a royalty? There's all kinds of different things, and I think you want to make it all open. The biggest thing what you don't want to do, but what I see is, I've experienced this, you go in, and just like you said, Hans, you can go in and you can talk to faculty, or you go, and it's like they think right away that you're going to try to rip them off on something. An open communication, that comes down to the first thing we talk about. It's all open communication. Now, I'm not saying you got to protect yourself, and you don't share the whole big